We're standing in front of our Fukushu kumquat tree. The Fukushu kumquat is a chance seedling, meaning that it just kind of popped up out of nowhere and someone got lucky. The Fukushu kumquat was introduced in around 1963. It's a pretty recently popular plant.
It came in the heels of Nagami.
Yes.
Yeah, the popularity of Nagami
is actually
always.
to my right.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's in frame, but that's what this is.
And we get the Fukushu, and it's earlier.
Yes, yeah, right? Yeah, fruiting year round.
Yep. Fruit year round. Man, that's important. You got one main crop that comes in right around now. But I know mine in a container, I can pick fruit off it all year round. I'll find, rogue fruit throughout the year. And rogue blossoms. It seems to blossom roguely throughout the year too. What a cool thing.
Yeah. Flowers smell amazing too. So, I mean, it's a pretty plant. It has a lot more qualities than just yummy fruit. So, yeah. All citrus requires maintenance. You need to prune it, to fertilize it, etc., etc. What's great about the Fukushu is that it's dwarf, so it's already small, which means maintenance is going to be 100 times easier. On top of that, it's thornless, which, I don't know about you, but when you're pruning citrus, no thorns makes the world of difference.
Is that on C35 as well?
It is, yes.
Yeah. That's a great rootstock if you're looking for a dwarf plant.
It's also a great indoor-outdoor plant.
It's indoor-outdoor plants. It's kind of like if you would have it outside, then maybe when the temperatures sometimes come in sometime around maybe 35 degrees, you start pulling it in and to a protected location, and then gradually, when those temperatures start to drop below freezing, you want to have it inside the house in a nice lit location.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, of course it depends on where you live, what your USDA zone is.
Sure.
But yeah, that's exactly what you can do.
And look at what you're bringing in. You're bringing in this gorgeous looking plant into your living room.
Yeah. Imagine having a citrus tree in your living room. Which actually, I've never really eaten these all that often.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's going to be new.
I've never been a huge fan of eating it whole without peeling.
All right, so the first thing about eating a Fukushu kumquat is you're going to eat the whole thing, skin and all, because all the sugar, all the sweetness is in the skin. It's in the rind, okay? So that's an important thing. Unlike some of the other kumquats, though, this doesn't have as much acidity as other kumquats, so a lot of people, including myself, find this to be one of the tastiest of all the kumquats, all right? But there's a key to eating kumquats and enjoying them.
All right.
So once you bite into them, you don't quit chewing. No matter what your salivary glands tell you, you don't quit chewing. So I'll give you an example.
Okay.
What you're doing is you're blending the sugar of the skin into the acidity of the fruit.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
I see that.
And it all comes together.
I can taste the sugar.
Right, and it's in the skin. It's not actually in the flesh of the fruit.
The flesh is pretty, this one specifically is pretty tart.
Yeah, and I think we're kind of at the beginning of, this plant's ripeness.
Yeah, I think so too.
The one you have is a lot more orange than mine. When these are ripe, they're really dark orange. Beautiful. I mean, as far as an ornamental display on these, I don't think there's anything that even comes close to them. And even when they don't have a lot of fruit on them, the foliage kind of almost has a houseplant look to it. The Nagami, which you back to, is a lot more well known, but a lot more acidic. It's a lot more tart than this. When this is fully ripe, there's not a lot of acidity to it at all. It's pretty good. Kind of one of those more fringe varieties. So it's like after you've got your lemon, after you've got your lime, after you've got your orange, right? Now you're going to consider, what other citrus do I want? It's going to be a grapefruit? Yeah, maybe. It's going to be a kumquat? Yeah, maybe. But good choice, huh?
Yeah. I mean, the Fukushu is ornamental on top of being a citrus. It checks all the boxes. You can do so much with it. It's the perfect one to complete your collection.
I agree. Containerized indoor-outdoor plant, or just a beautiful specimen in the yard.
Yes.